Hey guys, welcome back with another tier list. We're doing dragon type Pokemon. Finally, dragon type Pokemon. Um, a lot of my favorite Pokemon are dragon types, and this is gonna be a very tough tier list again, just like the psychic types. So let's jump straight into it. Uh, Mega Charizard, I believe that's X, is S tier. Um, Alolan Executor, I'm gonna put in S tier. I'll put Dratini in D tier, Dragonair in B tier, Dragonite in A tier. I don't think Dragonite goes to S tier. I changed my mind. I think Dragonite will go S tier. Yeah, that's fair. Mega Ampharos is S tier. Um, Kingdra, A tier, but I really want to put it S tier, but A tier. Mega Sceptile S tier. Flygon, you know what? Flygon, looks wise, S tier. Real wise, B tier. Vibrava, D tier. Altaria, I'm gonna put Altaria A and Mega in S. Salamence gets S tier. Shelgon's gonna get B tier, and Bagon's gonna get C tier. Latias and Latios and both their megas go S tier. Paiza gets S tier with its mega as well, S tier. Gibble's gonna go B. Bites A and Garchomp is S with its mega and S. Dialga is gonna get S tier with its origin, and Palkia with its origin, and Giratina with its origin, and Arceus will also get S tier. All of these guys will get S tier. Now we have XU line. I think I'm gonna follow suit with the Garchomp line. BAS. Druddigon. I actually like Druddigon, but Druddigon feels like it's missing something. Feels incomplete. Needs a pre-evolution or something. I'm gonna put Druddigon in B tier. Hydreigon. I love Hydreigon. S tier. And yeah, it's gonna be BAS again. Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyurem, and the mixed forms, Kyurem white and black, all get S tier. Dragalge, I'm gonna put Dragalge in B tier. I think Dragalge is decent, but not super crazy. Tyrant, I'm gonna put Tyrant in B and Tyrantrum in A. I like Tyrantrum's design a lot that I could put it in S. And you know what? I will. Same with Gudra. Alright, okay, so Gumi is gonna go B. Sliggoo is A. Sliggoo Hisuian is gonna go A. Gudra regular is S, and Gudra Hisuian is also S for me. These are nice Pokemon, and these are just the pseudo legendary, you know? Like, it's just stacked. Noibat is gonna go C. Noivern is gonna go A, however. All the Zygardes. I'm not gonna measure this one. I think this is the weird Pokemon Go one. I think this one is one, but I'm gonna throw it in F tier. The dog will probably, I think all of them are gonna go S tier. It's still a legendary. But this weird one goes F tier because I think it's useless, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. But yeah. Silvally, Dragon, B tier. Turtonator. I forget Turtonator is actually a dragon type Pokemon. I'm gonna put Turtonator in B tier as well. Drampa, I'm gonna put Drampa in A tier. Drampa's actually not a bad Pokemon. It's actually pretty good. And it has a really nice Pokedex entry too. I think it's like it saves people who are picked on or something like that. Homo O. Ugh. So I want to go BAS again with this one. I think Coma O's kind of overlooked a bit, but I think it's still a decent Pokemon, and it is the pseudo legendary, so it is stacked. Guzzlord's also a dragon type. That's interesting. I forget about that as well. Necrozma's ultimate form, whatever, S tier as well. I forget this guy's name, but it's the evolved form of that other one. Poiple. Is it? It's Poiple's evolved form. It gets S tier. We have the Applin line. I love the Applin line. I think Applin is base form. Applin is C tier. I'm gonna put Flapple and Appleton in B tier. The Mega or the Gigantamax is gonna go A. This one's gonna go B. I think Hydra Apple's gonna go S. I actually want to change this. I'm gonna put them all up one. Yeah, I put them all up one. Yeah, I had to. Driplin, Driplin, Flapple, and Appleton, and the Gigantamax are gonna go A, and Hydra Apple's gonna go S, and Applin will go B. We have the ugly fossils. I hate them. They're ugly. Care if they're good. I know people like this guy. I don't care if they're good. I hate them. They're terrible. They look ugly to me. F tier. Uh, okay, so Duraludon. This is a tough one for me, but I'm gonna have to put him A tier with this Gigantamax, purely because Archlodon is just a perfect evolution for this guy, and he's super good. So I think him being good actually pushes Duraludon out of the S tier. I would put him there, but I think he's just that much better, that much of an upgrade, should I say? Yeah. Okay. So Dreepy, Dracoloak, and this guy. Forget this guy's name. Dragapult. It's BAS again. Very top heavy. Eternatus, S tier, and the big form, S tier. Regidrago is S tier. Cyclizar. I'm gonna put Cyclizar in B tier. Not that great of a Pokemon, but decent. Tatsugiri, all the forms go A tier. It's actually a really good Pokemon, but it needs to be paired up with its homeboy, you know? I don't like this line, the Fragilobax and Baxcalibur line, but I'm gonna have to put it D, C, and A. I think Baxcalibur is good, but I don't think Baxcalibur meets my expectation and standards of a pseudo legendary. So I'm gonna leave it in A tier. Roaring Moon is S tier. Now we have all these weird forms of them. I'm just gonna use the based one. So Koraidon's S tier, Miraidon's S tier. And now we have Walking Wake, which is S tier, Gouging Flame, S tier, and Raging Bolt, S tier. This has a lot of S tiers in it. A lot. I think I'm gonna have to go backwards again for this one as well. So F, I'm gonna put this weird thing at the end. These two are both ugly. This one's a little less ugly, but this one's better apparently. I don't know why people really like this one. So F, that's how it is for the F tier. This tier, yeah, D tier is gonna look like that. C tier should look like that. I'm fine with C tier looking like that. B tier. The best B tier here is probably I'll put Dragonair and Flygon and Drodigan. I'll put these three. One of these three would be the top. Probably Applin the worst. Yeah, I'll put Applin on the bottom. A tier. Best A tier. This is a tough one because these are all pretty good, but I said it in the beginning, or I said it when he came out. I think Duraludon is a really good Pokemon. Like I said, Archulodon being that much better of an upgrade pushes him down. So I think that's my best A tier. My worst A tier is probably going to be Sliggoo. One of them. I'd probably put Hisuian lower than regular, in my opinion. But yeah. Now we have S tier. The monster. I'll do the worst S tier in my opinion is the dog Zygarde. That's the worst in my opinion. Best is very difficult for me. Because there's Rayquaza. There's Giratina. There is, believe it or not, one of my favorites, Ampharos' Mega Evolution. Latias. Hydrapple too, actually. Roaring Moon as well, but not as much as the others. I would say it's like a tie, origin form, and regular. These two. It's like a tie for me. But this boy sneaks up, you know? I'm so hyped for Megas to come back just for this guy. This is a tough one. Like, I know the last one was a tough one. This is actually a tough one. I cannot choose my favorite from these. So, I'm not. They're both. Both of these two. And this guy is a little bit below. But both of these two are like my favorite dragon type Pokemon. And they're the top of S tier for me. So, yeah. This was a tough tier list. This was a fully stacked tier list full of dragon types. Almost every pseudo legendary is here. Almost a lot of legendary Pokemon are here, you know. Dragon is a very strong typing, and it shows, right? You know, almost all the strong Pokemon have this typing. So let me know down below what you think, and yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.